Born in Corsica in 1769, Napoleon Bonaparte graduated from France's elite military academy with a mastery of artillery. His early career during the French Revolution showcased his ability to seize opportunity, defending the Directory in 1795 and rising to prominence through sheer tactical brilliance. This outsider would soon redefine warfare itself. In 1796, Napoleon took command of the ragged French army in Italy. Through rapid marches and decentralized corps tactics, he defeated larger Austrian forces by dividing them. His use of combined arms, artillery softening targets for infantry charges, became his signature. The Battle of Lodi proved mobility could triumph over numbers. Napoleon reorganized the French army into self-sufficient corps, each with infantry, cavalry, and artillery. This allowed simultaneous advances across wide fronts, forcing enemies to scatter their defenses. At Jena in 1806, his corps converged like clockwork to encircle the Prussian army, achieving victory in just 19 days. In December 1805, facing superior Russo-Austrian forces, Napoleon feigned weakness by abandoning the strategic Pratzen Heights. As allies took the bait, he launched a crushing assault through morning fog, his artillery shredding their exposed center. Within hours, 30,000 enemies were captured. This wasn't just victory, it was psychological domination. To sustain his empire, Napoleon instituted mass conscription, drafting 2.5 million Frenchmen. While this provided endless manpower, it strained logistics and morale. Victories now required ever larger armies, making each defeat catastrophic. The very system that enabled his rise would later enable his collapse. In 1808, Napoleon's occupation of Spain backfired spectacularly. Spanish guerrillas, refusing open battle, ambushed supply lines and melted into villages. His corps system, designed for decisive battles, proved helpless against this decentralized resistance. 300,000 French troops became bogged down in a 6-year quagmire. Napoleon's invasion of Russia epitomized his fatal flaw, believing any obstacle would yield to his will. The Russians retreated eastward, burning crops and villages. When he took Moscow in September, no surrender came. With supply lines stretched 500 miles, the brutal winter decimated his Grande Armée. Only 10% of 600,000 men returned. Europe's united powers had learned Napoleon's tactics. At the Battle of Nations, they avoided decisive engagements, instead attacking multiple French corps simultaneously. Napoleon's outnumbered forces, now filled with inexperienced conscripts, fractured under the pressure. For the first time, he was decisively defeated in open battle. In 1815, Napoleon faced the Duke of Wellington's army at Waterloo. His old tactics failed. British infantry formed impenetrable squares against cavalry charges, while Prussian reinforcements exploited his lack of reserves. The man who once dominated Europe now couldn't adapt to coordinated enemies. His final defeat took just 9 hours. Napoleon's strategies, combined arms, rapid maneuver, and psychological warfare, became foundations for modern military doctrine. Yet his inability to adapt to new realities proved fatal. His career poses a timeless question: does true genius lie in perfecting a system, or in knowing when to abandon it? The answer still shapes generals today.